Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Outside Line. I am your host, Brian, and we are today doing another season preview, this time on the new co-owner, I should say, of Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. That's right, we're talking about Brad Keselowski. Let's talk about him. In 2021, Brad Keselowski finished 6th in points with 1 win, 10 top 5s, and 17 top 10s. My biggest question is that can he bring Roush Fenway back up to compete with the top 3 teams? That's talking about Joe Gibbs, Hendrick, and Penske. Can Brad Keselowski put enough funding and get enough funding for those cars for him and Buescher to be able to be high-end playoff cars, at least Elite 8, because I think that's the goal that I set for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing this year, due to Brad being a part of it. I don't think Roush, and I love Roush Racing. Mark Martin's my favorite driver of all time, but I don't think that Roush has been the same since the days of Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards. When they left, they really never came back, in my opinion. And I'm not taking anything away from Stenhouse, Buescher, or Newman, or even David Reagan. But you could see when those guys left, Roush kind of just started going downhill. But I think with Brad there, I think Brad can win a race or two. I don't think he wins more than a race or two this year. I'm not 100% sure of what I would give him a chance to win, but I think he could win at least 1 or 2 races this year in that 6 car, which excites me because my favorite number is 6. Thank you, Mark Martin. But I would love to see that number 6 back in victory lane. It's been way too long to see that 6 in victory lane. But I think Brad makes the playoffs, especially if he gets that win. I hope he does. But other than that, I think Brad's going to have a good year. I think he makes the playoffs. If he doesn't make it in with the win, I think he'll get in easily on points and win the playoffs. But I don't think he surpasses the Elite 8, or the round of 8, I should say. I don't think he makes it past the round of 8. And again, I'm looking at it as with him coming on, even though that the 6 team's been around for years, this is the first time that Brad's with a team that's not Penske. So there's going to be growing pains. You got to look at it that way, and can they grow to be, this higher power? Which I think they can, maybe not this year, but maybe next year. I give this a 2 to 3 year process. I'm not looking for results right at the beginning of the year, even though I would, like I said, I would love to see the 6 in victory lane, especially if it's the Daytona 500. If it's the Daytona 500 and that 6 cars in victory lane, I'll be happy. But anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow, I get to talk about my favorite current driver, Ryan Blaney. See you tomorrow, guys.